Alright, gonna do a cash game here tonight. It's Christmas Eve. The Christmas Eve to the Christmas Eve of Christmas Eve. So, I'm gonna buy in at my usual table here, 200k. I'm taking a look at our table here. Just had a person leave. We've got no real big stacks. James has the biggest stack. As you can see, you got Ed, who's got the most behind him. At least from what I've seen. Ron Bocas. So really, no one to really worry about. So, and I'm watching Law and Order SVU. And now Muhammad just joined the table. Excuse me. Probably didn't hear that well, did you? Now Tim has joined the table for 100,000. So got a lot of medium level players. This is not what I normally see here. So hopefully we can make some. Hopefully we can make some money here. Some chips. Like I said, I'm watching the Law and Order SVU. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start off. Sorry, I was watching Law and Order SVU. So we're gonna start off with Ace Jack, and we'll open 8,000. And that was a quick takedown. So that's Ace Jack standard open, obviously. With as you can see here, it's a very now we got a small table. It's a five-handed table, so it's not gonna be probably not gonna get a ton of action, but. Yeah, it's getting interesting on the TV show. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to the game here. I would have had a pair, but Tim had three of a kind, so. Alright, so we got the Doyle Brunson hand. If it checks around, or if it gets to us here, we'll just check. I don't particularly like playing 10 deuce, but. So, go and check again. And this will just fold. Alright. So, yeah. It's like I said, it's Christmas Eve. It's like I said, it's Christmas Eve to Christmas Eve of Christmas Eve. So, we'll just call the 500. And of course, I hit nothing on the flop. If those clubs were spades, that'd be a lot easier. Got a straight draw. So we'll sink a little bit of chips into this. Tim immediately folded. And I missed my straight draw. Hopefully, if no one else has got something, I'll take the pot based on high card. But someone's bound to have a better king or a better ace. Or an ace of some sort. Yeah, if she had three of a kind, she didn't even bet it. That's dumb. You should have bet that. If you have trips, you should have bet that. That's seriously dumb. You could have easily gotten some chips out of it. You could have raised me back. With a 3,000 bet, you could have raised me back. But alright, with queens, we'll be opening this. 10,000. So that's a scary board. If a queen comes up on the turn, we'll be betting huge. But as for right now, we'll bet just under half the pot. Okay, if a queen comes up, obviously, if a 9 comes up as well, the only thing I'll have to worry about is, okay, he folded. So I was gonna say, if a 9 came off, then I would only have to worry about aces or kings. And this will be opening. But Tim called my... If he had something, he would have immediately raised me. The fact that he didn't raise me just shows me he didn't have anything, so I just put back in more chips. Alright, this will be opening again on the flop with the pair of tens and the straight draw. Now we got trips. So we'll be opening again. I think we'll bet pot this time. But since there's only 16,000 total that I can put out there, we'll push Rhonda in, and she had queen tray, had a straight draw, so not shocked that that was the reason why she pushed, but I wouldn't have done that, to be honest. So she's buying in for, I do not need to know that. She's buying in for 60K. This will be folding. Alright. So that was an easy pot to win there. It helps when you're not card dead to mull over a table like this, but where your highest level is a level 55 now, but Jana with a short stack. This will just call. That's a very interesting board. I got a straight and backdoor flush possibility here, so we'll open. And it's going to get folds all around probably. Rhonda may shove with the amount of time she's taken. Nope, she folded. So we're already 66K up. I'm trying to get back to 1,000,000 because I have been over 1,000,000, but when I got to 1,000,000 or got over 1,000,000, I lost all my chips to Mr. Joe Holman, who played me in a high stakes game, and I had some cards going my way, but he basically outcarded me and outgunned me. So then he gifted me some chips and started my path back to the back to 1,000,000. And another episode of Law and Order SVU is getting ready to start. And now they're showing a commercial for Couples, which has Olivia Munn. Perfect Couples has Olivia Munn. This will be folding. So now it's four-handed, and they're all fairly, no, not really fairly deep stacked. They got over, all three of my opponents have over 50 big blinds, and now Nancy's joined the table with some inordinate amount, 89,908. And this will be folding. Would have had second pair, but now still got another level 18 here. So now the highest level is level 49, and I'm almost up to as you can see here, it's unlock new tables, gifts, and achievements as I level up. But next I'll be going up to 19, and this will be opening no matter what. This will be opening, obviously, clear open. Now that I've got a bigger stack, now that I've obviously got a bigger stack, okay, this will be checking. Turn card, got a straight draw, so I'll bet small. But Ed may have hit, and I hit my straight draw. I'm going to check to see if Ed comes back and bets in, and he doesn't. That was a bad idea. Should have raised. I was trying to do a check raise on him if he would have bet me, but he insta-checked, so that didn't work. That clearly didn't work. Alright, I'll be a little bit loose here and play this one. We have Odessa, who's one of those people that buys it for the minimum. Got a open ender, need an 8 or a 3. I said an 8 or a 3, not a 7. I should have bet the turn probably to mask that I have a straight draw. And so I'll bet like I've got a full house. And that's probably going to induce folds everywhere. No, it didn't induce folds. I expected that to induce folds, but it didn't induce all folds. She had the full house, so that didn't work. I'm not shocked it didn't work, but nonetheless, I got the level 19, so I'm up to level 19 now. This will be folding just because I don't care about that. I would have flopped a flush. Are you shitting me? I would have flopped a flush. Are you shitting me? Wow, really? So, hopefully tonight I can get a decent amount of XP towards level 20. Which is where my next level up, or which is where my next unlocks are apparently going to be at. And this will be opening no matter what. And the shove will be calling, and in fact what I'll do is I'll raise this up to 25,000 or to 26,000 and get an insta call. Okay, so he's got 59,000 left, and we've got top pair. So if he insta shoves, we'll be calling. Yep, we'll be calling. Got it, I think. No, I have a set. I won the side pot, so I won the side pot. I lost the main pot, but I did win the side pot. So that's good. Now we're up almost 150k on our 200k buy-in. So this is turning out to be a profitable night, and I may actually get up to 1 million again. So that's cool. This is going up on YouTube, if I can remember to upload it. And this is actually going to be it's gonna be again streamed all in one video because of the new upload limit, which is I think 20 gigs is the max for videos, but as now we have new players at our table, Kong and Kong and Jana's back, and a couple other people, so we're almost at a full table. But yeah, like I said, it's got the we've got the new upload limit, which is good because I think the max for videos is 20 gigs, but there's no upload time limit. Now I don't know if that's permanent or if that's just temporary. But it says that my account, as we'll be folding this, is suggested for, or selected for, or has been enabled to do videos longer than 15 minutes. So that's good that I don't have to cut it up into parts, because last time I had to cut this up into parts, it was a pain in the ass. And that was one of my more profitable sessions as well, where I got back up to, that's one of my more profitable sessions where I managed to get back some of my losses from earlier in that day. But yeah, I've been running pretty good tonight, and now we got a full table. Rodney, level 8 player, could be like me and trying to earn chips fast, or could have bought his chips as well. So I just dropped my water bottle. Why did I drop my water bottle? I got my water bottle under my chin right now. I don't know why. Just so I can mess around. Yes, I do drink Deer Park water. Thanks for asking. I got a full bottle right here. Ah! I'm gonna open this one up. Probably gonna have to pee here shortly. That's probably when I'll end the video. So we're up 140k. Now we're up 139,000 or 500, but This circumstance, I will actually play 7 Tray off. Um, I am gonna be a little bit more lax in terms of what I'm gonna play, and John has just left, which is stupid. But in this circumstance, I will be a little bit more lax, and that was a terrible play. But I will be a little bit more lax in terms of what I'm gonna play now. Now that I'm up 140k ish, and now I'm up 138k. So this will be folding, as we just did. Hmm. Alright, so Rodney just shoved. Sorry, again, I was watching uh, Law and Order SVU. I'm into Law and Order SVU for some reason. I kind of like that show. And Tim once again just shoved. Here, he just called Rodney shove with the top pair. Rodney got his 1,000 chips back. He got his one big blind back, and Tim just won a huge pot. And I think I actually... So that made up for what happened to him when I busted him for some money earlier. For some chips earlier. I busted him earlier. As you saw. Okay, so... So, let's see. What to talk about, really. For my Pokemon break, I have decided that I am going to get a bunch of random packs, like Japanese packs and uh, American packs, or English packs, or whatever you want to call them. And I would have had 2 pair on the flop, just so you know. But I also will get a couple of tins. Some of the, like probably the for Alligator Prime 10 and the Meganium Prime 10 and something else like that. I think it'll be pretty cool. It'll go along with my annual Christmas break or whatever. It'll be a bit of a twist. Alright, so Odessa just shoved on the river with a pair of 8s. And she got beat by a straight. So I'm glad I didn't play that hand then, because I would have lost. Alright, this will be opening no matter what. Alright, we'll open it to 12,000. Hot Woman on Law and Order SVU is showing herself. Well, she's not showing her boobs or anything, but I'd like to see them. This is not for kids. That's a warning. I should have put that in the disclaimer. I should have put that as a disclaimer. This video is not for kids. Okay, this will obviously be folding. I think Kong hit his straight. So there goes my open. And this will be folding as well. Watch, I'll probably get 2 pair again. Obviously. So again, Kong's taking down another pot. And we have the 4 and the deuce, so we will be folding that. Obviously. So, not exactly running... Not running a little bit card dead. I haven't run card dead that much tonight, but I am running a little bit card dead. But I am up over 960k, so I'm almost to 1,000,000. Again, it would be nice if I got back up to 1,000,000 again. I mean, it really would, because that would be really cool if I could get back up to 1,000,000. Okay, I'll open it small with ace six suited. If it was a bigger ace, I'd be opening up bigger than this, but since it's an ace six, since it's ace six, it is suited, so that's why I'm opening up to 5,000. But if it was ace six offsuit, I wouldn't do it. I'd probably fold. All right, this will be checking because we don't have anything. Particularly like, okay, obviously we'll be folding this. Hoping 10 didn't get called. Okay, if this gets around to us, we'll be checking. Kyrule keeps joining the table and leaving. I don't know why. That's just stupid. You just wasted 1,000 chips. Okay, we'll be folding this now. Kong's open now. Okay, so Kyrule bought in for 100,000. Now he's bought in for 15,000. Dude needs to make his mind up. Okay, so we have a suited connector here. If it gets around to us, we'll be playing this. Kong does not have a level, but he's up over 1.4 million, so if he opens, we'll probably re-raise. But he didn't, so we're just gonna call. And we got a straight draw. I'd prefer to have a flush draw. I really would prefer to have a flush draw, but nah, never mind. Alright. Turn card missed. I'm not going to bet this. Part of me wants to bet this just to get some folds, but the other part of me, and I missed my straight. I'm going to bet this. I'm going to overbet the pot to 10,000 just to induce some folds. If Kong called me out, so it got everyone else to fold, but Kong obviously had something. Yeah, he had a pair. He had a small pair, but he had a pair. Alright, so we're not running as good now. That's partially my fault, too, because I kind of bet that when I shouldn't have. I should have just checked it around, but Kong obviously is a good player, and he is a good player. Then again, or he could be a good player, or he could just be one of those people that sees a pair and just decides, you know what, we're going to play this, but that was a spot where I wanted to try and take the pot down by overbetting, but Kong called me out on it with his pair. Again, it was a small pair, but Kong called me out on it and took the pot down, so got himself a little bit more chips. So alright, so we're still up over 100k on the night, which isn't bad. And Tim just busted Kyrule. That's what you get for only buying in for 15k. King 5 suited. It's kind of sketchy because I really want to open this, and we'll do it. We'll open it small again. I'll open it small. My game just froze. Okay, there we go. Game just froze again. There we go. Someone just liked my status. That's why I did. Okay, this will be opening again. And so Rhonda folded and we ended up taking the pot down. Alright, the 6 and the deuce will be folding, obviously. But yeah, that spot where I hit what was it? I think I hit my pair or something, and I wanted to bet my pair or something like that, just to try and take the pot down. Mainly to, well, not to take the pot down mainly, but just to induce some action. And there was only one other player in the hand. But I normally don't open that light with King 6 suited. I normally don't open that light, but since it was suited, it made it a little bit easier for a decision to open. But if it wasn't suited, I wouldn't have done it. If it was not suited, I would not have played that. Or I would not have opened. I would have played the hand, but I wouldn't have opened the hand. So, the tray and the deuce. I'll be opening small again. I'll open it small. I'll be betting 2,500 just to get this extra 500 chips off of me. And Kai Rule raised to 4,000. Ah, my ear. So we'll be folding. That was just to try and get that 500 chips off my thing because I want to be even, sort of. Okay. Alright, so Erickson is all in. And it just checks around. Erickson, I think, only bought in for a small amount. And Kai Rule's all in as well. So 10-8. And hopefully Kai Rule doesn't buy back in for like 15,000, because that would be stupid. You got enough to make a decent sized buy-in. Please put it in. If you're gonna gamble at this table, gamble at this table. Don't basically just don't like fold, or like don't like bet 15,000 or put in like 15,000 and end up making yourself look like a fool. All right. Alright, the 8 and the 4 suited. Rhonda just left, or Rhonda just moved to the other side of me. So now she's to my left. Alright, the 8 and the 4 suited. Why did I just fold? Why did I just fold? I would have had a pair of 8s. I just folded. I'm stupid. Alright, I think that'll be the end of it for tonight. So, I'm up over 112,000. I finished up 112,000. I'm at 953K. So, that's good. I'm almost up to 1 million again. So, that's it. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.